Hi, I'm Tovino Thomas, and you're watching me on midday.com.
I think I should really thank because I heard there was an AD who suggested me.
Maybe he was fired soon after you. I'm living my dream. Whatever I get, I consider it as a bonus.
They called me Sunshine Girl, which is Prakasham Parthun.
Okay.
On the fourth day, I came like this. My face is like moving to the ground.
Audience also expects the kind of level they watch with Hollywood films also. So
Oh,
is that a
that-
barrier now?
That's a dumb thing to do if you are expecting the same output as a 2000 crore movie from a 30 crore movie. I don't know what you're doing.
Definitely his acting skill and techniques.
I have very little with me, don't steal it from me.
Hi, this is Krithi Shetty, and you're watching me on midday.com.
Hi, this is Atulya Nambia and welcome to midday.com. And today we are in conversation with Tovino Thomas and Krithi Shetty for their upcoming Onam release, Ajayante Randam Moshanam, which is in short called ARM. Welcome guys, welcome to midday.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing first of all?
Very, very good.
Excited for the release of the film?
Super excited.
You know, this film is being marketed as a pan-India film. And not a lot of
It's
film...
being distributed by distributors all
Yeah.
over India. I believe one movie becomes pan-Indian when people accept it
Yeah.
all across India.
But in story terms, you think this film has that universal appeal that people across borders will understand this?
Yeah, I believe so. Because this movie has the story of this movie has many layers which is applicable for people all over the world.
And also the film's title literally translates to Ajay's second theft. So I want to know, you are doing 3 roles. Like, what is happening? You're talking about second theft, you're doing 3 roles spanning across 3 generations.
This first theft and second theft, it will be written on screen when it's happening. So
Okay.
you won't have to when struggle to find out what it
Yeah.
is. But I'm playing 3 different characters in it. One is Kunjikulu, who is a social reformer and a warrior from 17th century. And then comes the thief, who's a rebel and a thief. He lives in 1950s. And then it's the thief's grandson, Ajayan.
Okay.
He lives in 1990s. He's a PSC graduate looking for government jobs. At the same time, he's a tuition teacher for kids near his house. So these are the 3 different characters in it.
Krithi, for you, this is your first Malayalam film.
Yes.
How did you back this film and what was your Mallu movie experience like?
I think I should really thank because I heard there was an AD who suggested me. Huge thank you to him.
Who was it?
I don't know. They told me
find
there was I will find
Yeah.
out. They never told me who it was, I think. But
Yeah.
maybe because I'll be biased then.
Maybe he was fired soon after you. I'm kidding. They don't do that.
Even he couldn't be fired. Thanks to him. And then when Jitin sir approached itself, I mean, the story was absolutely interesting to me. I really wanted to be a part of this vision. And they sent me a pre-visualization board, which was the first time that I saw one, actually. And I could see how much hard work they put into it already and how much hard work they are going to put into it. And when even in the first meeting when I spoke about, but you know that I've done Telugu and Tamil, and then I have done roles like this before where I played a village girl, but I really don't know much about it. So how do you think I'll be able to pull that off? And he showed so much confidence and so much trust that with that energy I came on to the project, and I had such a wonderful experience. I think it is a very special film in my career for me. I was so attached to the team also. I want to talk about how it was very new for me, like the timings and all that. And it is much longer timings from what I was used to. So I've mentioned this before. The 4th day, my eyebrows were like this, and they called me Sunshine Girl, which is Prakasham Parthun.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the 4th day, I came like this, and I didn't know that my face is like moving to the ground, and everybody was like, "Are you okay?" Because till then I was like very energetic, very bubbly, and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I really didn't know. And then I was like, okay, I've had like only 2-3 hours of sleep every day. and maybe that's the reason. So in that scene, I had to use my eyebrows a lot, which was the only thing Jitin told me, like, I want you to use your eyebrows and all these things. And I was really trying hard. Like, I went to a corner and I was like trying to move it and it was not happening. And then I went and told them that I've had just very less sleep these few days, so my face is not functioning the way I wanted to. So they gave me a 2-hour break to nap and come back. And then after that, I think once I got used to it, after that day I was totally fine. But then it was still very it was very inspiring to see the whole cast, the whole crew, especially Tovino. I mean, I was there probably for 20 to 24 days, but he did more than 100 days, and I have no idea how he pulled it off, because it's not just about, being there, it's about being present, being able to emote, being able to look a certain way in front of the camera, and all these things, carrying that, it's very difficult. And even the technicians, the crew, the Jomon sir, the DOP, I mean, they come so early to light it up. They are there the last. The technicians, the light officers, everybody, like the art department. I mean, for like 36 hours also they've done, and it can only happen if everybody's on the same page to make a film. Like, everybody was so dedicated, and even in the morning when I would come, it would be so warm. Like, everybody will, eat together. Everybody will wish you good morning, and it was such a nice experience.
But still, it took a really long time to get this film made. It went on floors in October 2022. So what went through this entire process,
First of all, the shooting itself went on till 2023 March. So I shot till 2023 March 3rd, and they shot till 18th or 25th of March. I don't remember. It was a post-production that took even more time. We wanted everything that happening in post-production to be perfect. And our music director, Tovino Thomas, he has done a wonderful job. He is doing all by himself. It reflects, the music, the background score, everything. He is programming, he is conducting, and the mix and master, everything. He wants to be present at every point of the songs or BGM's creation. And it has helped him, it'll help the movie a lot, I think. I saw the first half of the movie with original background score, and it looks wonderful. And I can see why he took so much time. We have a post-production director, Appu Bhattadari. He's an editor, basically. We have worked together many times. Me, Jidin and Appu, we all are friends since a very long time. So Appu is taking care of all the CG visual effects, and then we have 3D conversion, stereoscopy happening. All these things are happening, and it's a time-taking process. And we didn't want to rush also, because we had put in so much time and effort in this movie. Jitin and Sujit Nambiar, the writer, both of them are chasing this dream since 2016. And since 2017, I am also part of this dream. So much time was put in the correction of the script, and before shoot we had created the storyboard, and pre-visualization was done for 40 minutes of the movie. So we were prepared, and it helped us in the shoot. And we have a lot of CGI shots, and then 3D conversion also takes time, and these CG shots will be placed in that 3D converted shots. So it's a time-taking process. It took its own sweet time, and I think this is the right time to release this movie. The movie is ready.
I want to also ask, why 3D this time? Because a lot of Malayalam films of recent times have seen a 3D film, even though the first Indian film was from Kerala for 3D.
My Dear Kuttichatham.
Yeah. And that was like long time ago.
Yes, very long time ago.
And it's after a really long time I think we are getting. I don't remember.
They released it in...
in 4K, later.
Later, when I was a kid, I remember I went and watched it with my grandfather. Me and my brother, we went and watched it with my grandfather. See, shooting it in 3D, with 3D cameras, it's a tough thing to do. It takes more time and effort. But what we have done is 3D conversion. People won't find out if we have shot it with 3D cameras or if it's 3D conversion, because the technology has advanced, and we had already got guidelines to shoot. to convert it into 3D, we have to shoot it in a particular way. Cinematographer was well aware of that, and for all of us, it was our first time doing a 3D movie. So we all tried and put in our efforts, and I think it has come out really well. And this movie's story demands something like that. We want to take people to this particular village called Chiyodikavu, where this story of 300 years is happening. The same place. 3 generations, all these stories are happening in Chiyodikavu. We haven't used this just for the action set pieces, things coming at your face in 3D. That's not the whole idea. We have such sequences, definitely. But the whole idea is to keep people immersed in this world. Even if you are watching a romantic scene or an emotional scene, you are getting a 3D visual of it, so you'll be more immersed in it, or you'll be more engaged when you watch it in 3D. That's why we have used 3D, and I believe 2D and 3D, when you watch the 3D version of this movie, it will be many times better experience for you. The story is same, performance is the same, everything is same. 2D movie is going to be good, but when you watch it in 3D, you I think it will be a different audio visual experience.
The experience becomes very different when it's 3D. Like, I think the 3D film that I watched most recently was Inside Out 2, and it was such a fun experience. And I think one added advantage is that the kids really love it. Like, the whole theater was filled with small kids, and they were so excited because it's an experience. 3D, I think.
But again, with Hollywood tech and the tech available in India, there's a vast difference also. So like audience also expects the kind of level they watch with Hollywood films also. So is that a barrier now?
That's a dumb thing to do. I mean, to expect that. I mean, they are making movies with 1,500 crores or 2,000 crores. It's not the same that we get to spend. We might have spent maximum 30 crores for this movie. And if you are expecting the same output as a 2,000 crore movie from a 30 crore movie, I don't know what you're doing. But still, we have put in so much effort, and we have managed to compete with such movies.
We are not trying to compete. We are just but we've given our film the best we can.
Tovino, also this is your 50th film. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Big milestone. I wonder, how has your journey been so far? Like, are you satisfied with the kind of roles you have taken, the way Malayalam industry has grown in these last decade?
Yes, I am. I always believe I'm living my dream. It was my dream to act in movies, and from the first movie, I've got a lot of characters, very small characters. I've started with very small characters, and I did supporting roles, villain roles, comedian roles, and I started doing lead roles. Again, I went back and did supporting roles and villain roles. I love switching from lead roles to supporting roles or villain roles. This was now the 50th movie I shot. The movies which I shot after this got released because we took so much time for the post-production. This is my 50th release. So that 50 movies include my guest appearances also.
Okay.
So it's not that I've done 50 movies as a lead actor. But still, when you count it, 50 is a half century. It's good to know that I've done, and I'm living my dream. And whatever I get, I consider it as a bonus, because I already achieved my dream, and now I'm living my dream, and whatever I get, I consider it as a bonus. And I've done movies which made a mark. I've done movies which were flopped, but I think it's all part of this career. I don't regret doing anything. Whatever I did, I take the responsibility for it, for the success or failure. I take the responsibility and I move on. I try and improve myself. I know I have so much scope to improve, and I'm ready to work for it. Then I'm looking forward to the future. I don't have any plans, but I think just because I don't have any plans, I have immense possibilities.
Krithi, even you have joined the industry at a really nice time. Like, there are more and more well-written female characters coming in different languages.
Yes.
So, does that reflect in the roles you're being offered also?
Definitely. I think only when there is a beautiful role written is when it's offered. Because and it's a wonderful time to be an actress also. I mean, there always have been certain roles which, like female centric roles or female roles, that have been written very well in the past also, but these days I think writers are making a conscious effort also, which is amazing, because I mean, I can only do justice to the role that is written already. And I think apart from that, in my career, I've been very lucky. I think because of my first film, which also had which had a wonderful role for the girl. People have kind of seen me as that, so I've been very fortunate to be receiving such roles also. So I would thank the first film, Upena, for it.
I would like to end with a small segment. It's a very innovative segment called What Would You Like to Steal from These People? Because Moshanam,
Very innovative.
Very innovative, I know.
I've never done it.
you get innovative with the answers. Okay, just 5 names.
You just connected it to the theft in this title, and okay.
First one, Basil Joseph.
His laugh, his innocence,
Dulkar.
fashion sense,
Parvati.
acting,
Prithviraj.
the confidence,
Ranji Panikar.
the voice modulation.
Krithi for you now. Nani.
His judgment,
Naga Chaitanya.
calmness,
Ram Botineni.
energy.
Karthi.
Actually, I'm a very huge fan, but I would like to steal his curiosity. He is very curious. Like, I would want to have that, to know as much as he does.
And your co-star sitting over here.
Definitely his acting skill and techniques.
I have very little with me. Don't steal it from me.
Just now, like today, in the whole day, I've learned so much from him already by listening to him talk. So I'm stealing all that.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes, I
told. I have
was.
very little with me. Please don't steal.
Thank you so much for your time.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.